In the dawn of time, the universe was shaped by the presence of several primordial beings. At the forefront was chaos, an all-encompassing void. Following closely was Gaia, the embodiment of Earth herself, and Eros, the essence of love and desire. From Gaia and Uranus, the heavens, the Titans emerged. But Uranus, harboring disdain for his offspring, imprisoned him deep within the Earth. Gaia, mother to the Titans, could no longer bear the injustice, so she forged the mighty sickle and entrusted it to her son Cronus. Cronus bided his time until Uranus approached Gaia. In a swift act of defiance, Cronus ambushed his father and severed his genitals, casting him into the sea. With Uranus's demise, Cronus liberated his fellow Titans, and thus commenced the Age of the Titans. Cronus joined in union with Rhea, Athena, and they became the parents of most of the major gods. However, driven by the fear of a prophecy that foretold his offspring would usurp him, Cronus imprisoned his divine children upon their birth, swallowing them whole. Desperate and heartbroken, Rhea turned to Gaia for aid. Compassionate Gaia concealed Zeus after his birth on Mount Ida in Crete. When Cronus came to devour his son, Rhea ingeniously substituted a stone, deceiving the Titan. Zeus thrived under Gaia's watchful eye, growing into a formidable force. In a climactic confrontation, Zeus confronted his father, compelling him to release his captive siblings and igniting the epic clash between the gods and the Titans. This cataclysmic battle raged on for a staggering 12 years, until Zeus unleashed the Cyclopes and hundred-handed giants, whom Cronus had also imprisoned. These ancient beings bestowed upon Zeus his iconic thunderbolt, Poseidon his trident, and Hades a helm of darkness, tilting the scales of the conflict. Defeated, the Titans faced banishment to Tartarus, an abyss within the depths of the underworld, heralding the dawn of the reign of the gods. The triumvirate of Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades convened to divide their dominions through a lottery of lots. Zeus claimed the heavens, ruling from his celestial throne on Mount Olympus, the abode of the immortals. His symbols, the thunderbolt and the eagle, served to both warn and encourage mortals. Zeus presided over the intricacies of weather, from lightning to snow, his capricious moods reflected in earthly phenomena. He championed the protection of homes and strangers, ensuring that neglecting hospitality could have dire consequences. Hera, Zeus's sister and wife, assumed the role of Queen of the Gods, wielding her influence over marriage and women. Highly esteemed in Greek society, she enforced her principles with zeal. Known for her vengeful disposition, Hera relentlessly punished those who dallied with her husband and their offspring. Her ire extended to Leto, who faced obstacles in giving birth to Apollo and Artemis, and the infamous tale of Hercules, plagued by her relentless retribution. Athena, daughter of Zeus and Metis, materialized in an unorthodox manner. Fearing a prophecy that his progeny would dethrone him, Zeus swallowed Metis while she bore Athena. Suffering from a crippling headache, Zeus called upon a fellow immortal to split his head open with an axe, birthing Athena fully clad in battle attire. Athena embraced valor and heroism, emerging as the protector of figures such as Perseus and Hercules. Odysseus, her favored mortal, received her unwavering guardianship on his arduous journey home. Athena held a special place in Athens, which bore her name, a city whose fate she vied for against Poseidon. Her sacred temple, the Parthenon, reverberated with her virginal essence. Ares, the god of war, was characterized by his ferocity and cruelty. His brand of warfare lacked the honor and heroism celebrated in ancient tales, instead embodying the raw, brutal violence of the battlefield. Ares' deeds were met with ambivalence, neither gods nor mortals favoring him. The chaotic bloodshed he instigated contrasted starkly with the principles of honor upheld by other deities. Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and love, held dominion over the irresistible allure that transcended mortal and divine boundaries. She often wielded her powers capriciously, toying with the emotions of both gods and mortals alike. The tale of the Trojan War bore her indelible mark, as her promise of the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen, to Prince Paris of Troy kindled the conflict that would shape destiny. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and Apollo's twin sister, personified the delicate balance between nature's harmony and brutality. She watched over both hunters and their prey, ensuring the equilibrium of the wilderness. Artemis jealously guarded her virginity and possessed a fierce streak. Her retribution against the hunter Athena, who stumbled upon her bathing, was swift and brutal, transforming him into a deer and condemning him to a grisly fate. Apollo, Artemis's twin, embodied a multifaceted deity. He was the god of archery, but also the radiant deity of light and music, often seen with a lyre as well as a bow. Apollo was renowned for his prophecies, establishing the Oracle of Delphi and playing a pivotal role in Greek mythology, from defeating the great snake Python to aiding heroes like Perseus and Hercules. Hermes, the divine messenger and patron of cunning, often embarked on mischievous exploits and larcenous escapades. His knack for pranks and thievery endeared him to the gods and mortals alike. As the messenger of the gods, Hermes wielded a golden rod of authority, donning a winged helmet and sandals for his expedient travels. His tales were laden with humor and clever deceptions. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and the harvest, cherished her daughter, Persephone, above all else. Yet, Hades' infatuation with Persephone plunged the world into turmoil. Hades, the lord of the underworld, seized Persephone and carried her to his subterranean realm. Demeter's ceaseless search for her daughter ultimately led to a pact. Persephone would spend part of the year with Hades and the rest with her mother, causing the changing of the seasons. Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths and artisans, overcame adversity from birth, born lame and then cast into the sea by his mother Hera. Despite his early hardships, he returned to Olympus and became the divine craftsman. Hephaestus fashioned incredible palaces on Olympus and crafted legendary equipment for heroes such as Achilles. He also created intricate traps to ensnare those who crossed him. Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, personified the exuberance and ecstasy of the Greeks. His cult celebrated ecstatic rituals, with Maenads and Satyrs as his fervent followers. His unique domain of wine and debauchery earned him both adoration and skepticism among the gods and mortals alike. Dionysus added a touch of mirth and chaos to the Pantheon, embodying the diverse range of the Greek deities. These gods and goddesses, with their complex personalities and intricate myths, are a reflection of humanity's deepest desires, fears, and aspirations. The tales of Greek mythology continue to influence and inspire, serving as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling across generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the captivating world of Greek mythology. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more history and adventures.